Welcome back, people. We got the samebike L026 electric samebike. This is the 500 watt version. It doesn't matter if you do this with the 350 or the 500 watt, it makes no difference. So we've done a lot of videos on this bike all across the channel. You can check it out if anyone's interested. Today we're going to show you the stem upgrade, which quite a lot of people have been asking for this. And I wanted to do this myself anyway, just because when I'm sitting on the bike, I feel like I'm kind of low down, whereas if by putting this stem, I can actually undo it here. Let me quickly do that now. I can undo it, and we can adjust the height of the handlebars. So the handlebars can be a little bit closer to us or a little bit further away, which is more the kind of what I'm going for, to be honest. Okay, so we can set it up in a higher position, like that. So there's the bottom, so it'd be sitting up like here. Now obviously I'm not going to have my handlebars that high, but yeah, let's hit the power, just turn the key off. So we've done lots of different things across the channel on this bike. I'm going to start off by undoing this bolt and then this bolt, and then after we'll do the top 4 bolts up here, what holds the bars itself. So we've done the speed hack. We showed all settings of the speed hack as well. And what else have we done? It's hard to try and remember everything, so I changed it from a thumb throttle to a twist throttle with different colour wires. We've done the battery hack maintenance, you could check that one out. We changed our tyres, so if anybody's interested in how to take the back wheel off or how to change the tyres, you could check that one out. There's so many different things that we've done on this bike. We've upgraded from mechanical pull brakes to hydraulic pull brakes. We've also shown how to change the brake pads as well. So we've done, yeah, there's a lot of different things that you'll be able to find. If you do ever have any problem with your electric bike, leave it in comments below. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to help you out. I've been working on electric bikes for a long time. Don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications on. If that notification bell isn't hit, you're going to miss our videos. Okay. So I think now I can just pull that up, or actually maybe I might need to, do I need to take this part off? I might need to take that part off. I might have to unscrew it. Yeah, because that one's quite unscrewed. That one is as well. I don't think it's just going to pull straight off. As you can see, it is loose there, but it's not coming up. It's not coming up past this part, so I'm going to undo this. We're also going to be changing the handlebars as well. I've got some new handlebars just here. I'm not going to spoil it, but we're going to make a video on changing our handlebars and taking all the cables and everything off, which is going to be great fun. Let's just get this middle bolt undone. Takes a little bit of time, as you can see. There we go. And then now we have this part, we can keep this part to one side, so I'm going to put that in my pocket for a second. That just then lifts straight off, which is pretty straightforward. And then we're going to undo these 4 bolts here, and this one here, this one, that one, and then that one. These are the bolts that we need to undo. Good thing is, for doing this, they're all the same size Allen key. We're actually coming to say that this one does look like it's a different size. Okay, ignore what I just said. Oh no, hold on. No, they're not the same size. Oh no, and I don't have an Allen key nearby, unless this one fits. Okay, this one does fit. Perfect. So I'm doing it one-handed, so it is a little bit tricky for me to do. I'm trying to angle the camera at the right angles as well, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So we've taken this off-road, we've done a hill test on it, we've done a distance range test as well, which was just throttle only, a test on just how far we could go on power. All these videos you can check out. There's no point in me explaining each video, because each video, there's a lot of information on all of the videos, so there's no point in me explaining everything. I'm going to sit that back on there for a minute, just to make my life a little bit easier. And I'm going to tell you the size of the stem as well, for anybody who does want to get the same ones. Now the reason why I'm going to be upgrading my handlebars is because I want the handlebars to be a bit longer. It feels more comfortable for turning. You guys don't have to do that, but that video will be coming not long after this video of us taking everything off, putting it all back on, and talking about different types of I've got two handlebars, so I got a choice between a pair of aluminium alloys and I got a pair of carbon, ultra light carbon fiber. Now the carbon fiber is the best way to go because they are the strongest, but the thing, no, do you know what, I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to say any more because otherwise I'm going to spoil that video. I've told you too much as it is. Okay, so now we've got that unscrewed. Going to pull that bracket off, sit the bars down there for a second, then I'm just going to put these bolts back in and then screw it back on, just so that way if I ever did want to come back to this stem, I've got it as a backup, or in case somebody else needed it, I suppose. You never know. It's good to keep the original bolts. This is where my hands start getting really dirty, as you can see. So you can use some lock nut tight to do these things up and all that kind of stuff, but I never ever bother. Every bike that I've ever had, whether it's been an electric bike or just a normal mountain bike, I've never bothered to use lock nut. But a lot of people recommend it. It's just, I guess it's what you've done all the years. And throughout my years of using bikes, I've never ever bothered with lock nut, but it is an option. Just screwing these in so they don't fall out. I have no idea what this music is at the minute. It's on random, sorry about that. Okay, so this one is 31.8 here, which is the diameter of the thickest part of the bars. So here 31.8, and the length is 110 millimeters. So that's exactly what I've got. Let me throw, that one didn't quite work out too well. I've just threw it to one side. So this one is the same. It's a 31.8 here, and then the whole length of it being straight is 110. This part here is always the same size, so you don't need to check on measurements on that at all. So first off, we're going to start off with tightening up this part onto the bike, lining it up with the front wheel as straight as I possibly can. And these, we need to do them up evenly, not to a point where it's insanely tight, but just very, very snug. So tight but not over tight, if that makes sense. Okay, so there we got that on. I haven't done that up too tight yet, because before I do this up too tight, I want to get this middle bolt in here. So this middle bolt, we tighten it up. This is very important because you don't want to, I keep dropping everything. This part's very important because if you tighten it up too much, you could end up wearing down your bearings faster and causing yourselves problems. You could also, you see that movement there? I don't know if you can see that, but there's some movement. You want to do it until there's no movement, but so it also moves freely left and right, so it feels nice and comfortable. So that's what we're going for right now. Let me just undo this bolt again, because that's not the position the bars are going to be in. They're going to be a bit higher. Good thing is now I can angle it to wherever I feel. Okay, so about there is good. Now I'm going to start tightening this a little bit more, the centerpiece. So I haven't done it insanely tight, but I've just done it tight. And then I'm now going to tighten up the side two bolts. So this stem cost me, what was it? I think it was just under £16. So it doesn't cost very much. It's actually quite a cheap little upgrade, this, but very effective. in the way you ride. Now some people like to be down low, some people like to be up high, but me being 6'2", I like to bend down to try and get through the wind and obviously get that extra little bit more speed. But at the same time, I do like it where sometimes I can sit back and have my chest open rather than me feeling that it's always down. Okay, so that feels very good actually. It moves, it feels smooth. That rattling is this top part here, by the way. So it feels smooth, there's no wobbling. So I've actually done that perfect first time, that middle bolt. With that middle bolt, do not go too heavy on it, as I said, because by going too heavy on it, you could end up crushing your bearings and it won't do very good for your bike. So let's undo this. Unfortunately, this video went on longer than what I wanted it to, but that's fine. Okay, so we grab our bars, bring them up here, and then that's how they're going to sit. We will make the adjustment to exactly whereabouts we want the position of the bars to be, but before we do that, let's get these bolts screwed back in there. So when doing these up, I kind of do it in a cross motion. A crisscross motion, if that makes sense. I will show you. Just putting them in at the minute. Not too tight, just putting them in so they're in there. I don't want to do these up too much anyway, because I'm going to be making another video after I've done this video. So, but I'm just showing you guys on how we tighten it up, or how I tighten it up. Now I don't have any certificates in electric bikes or mountain bikes or anything. It's just knowledge that I have from working on them for so many years. So the position of my bar is probably about where I want it to be. So as what we would do is we'll start from this top right first, and we'll do that one. We'll do that one quite tight. Then after we move to the bottom left, then we'll do that one quite tight. And then the top left, we'll do that one really tight. And then bottom right. Once you've done that, using this side, we then go to this side, and then we'll use this side and we'll turn it. So we'll put it in line of the gears, and I'll turn it so it comes all the way around and touches the opposite side of the gear. I do that once, and then I do it again. Hold on, let's position it on the gear. Okay, I can't quite position that one on the gear, it's a little bit away. And then from that, I take that back to the other side again. And because we didn't manage to touch the gear, I'm going to take it down a little bit more to the point where it's pretty much pointing downwards, or almost pointing downwards. That's how tight I do it, and you can do every single nut like that, them other 4 nuts. So now, as you can see, the position of the handlebars is very, very different. Now, by me adjusting this bolt here, if I can get the right Allen key, there we go, Bubbles. So we're going to undo this, and I can position this to wherever I want when I'm sitting on the bike. So let me quickly drop those Allen keys on the floor. Okay, not quite loose enough yet. Okay, there we go. So when I'm now sitting on the bike, so this is me. Oh, hold on, I got the seat up too high. Hold on, let me take the seat down a little bit, just for the video. I always like to ride with my seat up higher. Okay, so that's very straight, which is good. Lines up with the bike. Then my handlebars, I can choose. So that's how they were before. Let me take the camera up. That's where they were before. Whereas if now, I can set it up, right up like that, which you could also have it lower down or higher up. And the good thing is there's enough strength, enough length, sorry, not strength. There's enough length on the cables of the bike for it to be right up that high. As you can see, still plenty of room, so I want my bars to kind of be kind of high so I don't have to lean down too much. Once I got the position where I want it to be, I'm going to tighten up that side bolt there. And then we're going to jump off the bike for a second. Now we're going to give this one a good tighten. Sorry, the camera was off. I tend to do that sometimes. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. It does help me out. It shows your appreciation. Okay, that one, as you can see, I tightened that really tight, just because I don't want a chance of going over a bump or going off road and then that nut end up working itself loose, and then the bars end up falling forward. So me sitting on the bike now, wow, that feels like a different bike. Honestly, it really does feel like a different bike. I'm normally like that, whereas if now I feel, yeah, my chest is definitely more open. Instead of me being leaned down, I'm in this position now, whereas before I was down here, now I'm up here, which means my chest is a lot more open. Yeah, for 14, well, I think, was it, I don't know if it was £14.98 or £15.98, but whatever it was, let's say £16. For the price of £16, that is an amazing little upgrade on this bike. Not just on this electric samebike 500 watt, but you can do this on a 350. You can also do this on other mountain bikes as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be electric. So yeah, that looks quite nice on there. Let's have a look a little bit closer up. Yeah, perfect. And it feels nice and smooth when I'm turning. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one. I hope this one did help you out. Let me know what you guys think of it in comments below. And drop a like. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.